My name is Lars. I'm a category manager for sports and outdoor at the WoolMark company. And that means I'm dealing with anything from manufacturing, product development, research, marketing, training, education, basically bringing performance apparel in merino to the market globally. Australia is the home of merino. Around 85% of all merino in the world comes from Australia. So we are the source for the wool fiber. Merino is perfect for outdoor or sports end uses because it's so versatile. It doesn't matter whether it's winter, summer, hot, cold, indoors, outdoors, wet or dry climate. The merino fiber is always there to protect you and to give you comfort. Bear in mind that it's developed by nature over millions of years. Okay, it's there to protect a living creature against all these elements, and that's why it's so unique also when it's to protecting the human bodies. The most important property of merino that makes it different from most other fibers is the ability to absorb vapor. Vapor that you produce when you're exercising get warm and humid. To bring that from, as we say, the microclimate next to the skin, through the garment to the outside where it can evaporate. And this process of constantly moving warm and humid vapor away from the body cools you down and brings you comfort. And if you're exercising or an athlete, you can actually produce better results because your muscles are cooler. And this is when you're exercising and are warm. If the climate is cold and if you're resting after an exercise, you don't have to worry about the post-exercise chill effect because the wool protects you against the environment when you cool down. A good thing with merino and wool in general, and this is especially applicable to the Australian market, is the UV protection you get. You can add extra protection if you want to, but usually with wool you don't have to because it's producing very good results in tests, a lot better than most other fibers. In sports apparel we speak a lot about breathability, and breathability is very important for comfort and for helping you to perform good. But what it really means, because it's not just wind going through the garment, it's actually talking about bringing up the moisture, absorbing the moisture and bringing that to the outer side so it can evaporate, to keep you dry and cool on the skin. That's what it's all about. Another property of merino is the stain resistancy. Wool has a protective layer, you could say, on the outside of the fibers so it doesn't take up stain easily. And if it does, it's usually a lot easier to clean wool than other fibers. You can do it on a lower temperature. You don't have to clean the garments so often. We have all heard about that wool or merino is odor resistant. And the way that works is that wool actually absorbs, through this vapor management as we mentioned before, it absorbs the smell into the wool fiber. And it locks it in there so you can't smell it, and it's released when washing the garments afterwards. And there are numerous benefits with this, and the main one, of course, is that you don't smell. Secondly is that you don't have to wash these garments as often as you do with others. For us, it's exciting to have this launch together with Rebel, and especially as we know that these garments are produced by a certified manufacturer. They are meeting all the strict standards for WoolMark and WoolMark blend, and it's Australian merino.